Hello, everybody. This is Dan Old, and we are talking to the University of Santa Cruz. Actually, more accurately, University of California at Santa Cruz, the Fighting Banana Slugs, as they're known world round. And I'd like to go ahead and just have you introduce yourselves and what you're doing academically and what you're looking to do after this competition. Let's start with you, Chris.
I'm Chris Liu, and I'm a CS major here at UC Santa Cruz. For the past couple of years, I've been doing a bit of genomics research, but nowadays I'm doing more compilers, heterogeneous system sort of research, and I'm currently
that's right up the alley for this thing.
Yep. I'm currently applying to grad school and sort of going through the rounds and meeting with the potential advisors, and still haven't made a choice yet. Yep.
Okay. How about you, Connor?
So I'm Connor Masterson. I'm a third-year computer engineering major here at UC Santa Cruz.
You think computer engineering is better than computer science?
I kind of like it. I really like computer architecture. Yeah, that's something I really enjoy. I know that's not as popular. I'm not really sure what
I think that's awesome. I love that.
I think it's really cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good break from programming sometimes. So it's cool. Right now I'm doing some research on graph processing stuff, kind of multi-core, big, massive graph stuff.
That is a tough workload for any system.
Yeah, graphs have terrible cache locality. They're a real nightmare to work on. So, yeah.
Very cool. Very good. So, Daniel, what's your deal?
So as you said, I'm Daniel McGreer. I'm a senior at UC Santa Cruz, computer science major and a computer engineering minor. So nice. I relate to Connor a little bit.
Nice.
It's definitely interesting to learn a little more about the hardware. I recently had an internship working with some GPU programming. So I'm looking for a position after I graduate this spring, hopefully implementing some vectorization into code I work with in the future. And that's why I found an interest in this cluster coding competition. Definitely somewhere I see myself working in the future.
That will be music to recruiters' ears. That
I
is
hope
very good. So Matthew, how about you?
Hello, I'm Matthew Boisford. I'm a third-year CS major here at Santa Cruz. And my research is in distributed systems and operating systems.
That's a good thing.
There is an operating system being built here at Santa Cruz that deals with a non-volatile memory instead of storage, and as well some HPC stuff, computer architecture. That's kind of like the intersection of my two interests. And in the future, I hope to find roles related to distributed systems engineering and HPC.
Very, very nice. We need folks like you. So Jackie, your story, give it up.
Okay, I'm Jackie Garcia. I'm also graduating this year. I'm a computer science major, and I do think that computer science is a little bit better, just if we're talking about that.
So you hate the computer engineer types?
It's not that I hate them, it's just that I don't want to work with circuits. My research area has mostly been database systems specifically, but operating systems generally. So I think that it's really cool to figure out how it is that the computer is organizing and talking to each other, thread loads and all of that stuff. But I couldn't.
Little MPI in there, maybe?
I mean, a little bit, but right now I'm working on a project to compare relational databases to graph databases and how storing your data that way can lead to certain speed ups, but also slow down in certain areas. So that's generally what I'm focused on, which is why I think this is cool, but it is a little lower level than what I'm used to doing. So hopefully I can bring that perspective.
You can bring some stuff to the table here. So what is it that got you involved with the competition?
I'm currently a grader for Heiner's computer architecture class. So I do think that computer architecture is very, very interesting. I just tend to be more on the operating systems track than the
And
GPU
Heiner is one of your
specific.
coaches. I just want to tell the viewers that there are millions.
Yeah, he's one of our mentors.
millions and millions of people are going to view this. So we have to make sure we're clear at all times. So Matthew, what got you involved? What pulled you in?
I had a similar story as Jackie, except I wasn't a grader for Heiner, but I took his computer architecture class. And I'm also doing a lot of MPI programming with him. So specifically trying to optimize matrix multiplication. And so that's what led to me joining the team.
That's kind of right up LinPack's alley.
Yeah,
Matrix multiply. That's good. And one of the things you guys might want to take a look at is a webcast I did with Jack Dongara, who designed HPL, better known as LinPack, and also HPCG. And he talks about how to optimize them, which would be useful.
We were talking about that that video the other day when we all met up.
Did you love it?
Yeah, I thought it was super interesting.
Have you shown it to all your friends and family?
No, I just think it would go over their heads.
No, it's never too early to learn about LinPack. It's never too late either. So let's get them seeing it. Next time you've got a big family gathering, break out the laptop, fire it up. So Daniel, what pulled you in? What was your motivation? What do you want to get out of this?
Yeah, so I think I briefly mentioned work with like GPU architectures and stuff. And I was noticing that distributed systems are popping up more and more in the industry on my job search. And so when again, Heiner reached out to me as well with the opportunity to work on a cluster coding competition, I thought it would be great experience, great exposure to an industry that I might be getting into pretty soon.
Yeah.
And so definitely interested in learning more about it and gaining experience.
It's not really a coding competition. It's optimizing. That we're trying to optimize to make these applications run as quickly as possible, given the 80 teraflop limit on your R peak on your hardware.
So
I hope that doesn't send you away. I hope you don't.
No, it's. I think it's definitely better for me. More I can learn about, right? It's a little more foreign than what I'm used to, which is just more beneficial.
Good. So Connor, what are you looking to get out of this?
I'm really just looking forward to the experience. This is something that I have been pretty interested in for a while, but it's not something, that there's aren't really high performance computing classes. So it's something I'm really looking forward to learning about. I think just getting used to working with these kind of workloads and these kind of tools is going to be really useful. I personally have never done any MPI or anything like that, so I'm really looking forward to that.
So be a new world to you, but there is lots of training stuff up on the website that I just posted. Yeah. So dig deep into that. And Chris, to finish off with that same question, what are you looking to get out of this and what got you involved?
Well, first of all, I was invited by Heiner too. I took his graduate parallel processing class, and yeah, he thought this was a good fit. And turns out Santa Cruz has a great HPC class taught by a physics professor. So
really?
It does a lot of physics applications, and I guess so. It's like this is a bit of a more real world experience, and also it's kind of nice that we get the pleasure of learning with all our great coaches.
Yes.
Our coaches, they cover a broad spectrum of somewhere more better with like CPU programming, GPU programming, data movement. It's awesome. Yeah.
How does it feel to know that Google is your sponsor on this and your mentor? You've heard of them before, I'm sure.
Gee,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I had to Google the name. Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard something bad happens if you Google the word Google.
Yep.
I've heard that something really bad happens, but I haven't tried it. I'm scared. So it is a good company to have behind you.
It's definitely really exciting, especially with the amount of cloud services they provide. And for our distributed systems class at Santa Cruz, we got to read Jeff Dean's MapReduce paper, and that's definitely really cool to be working with such a great company. Yep.
And to open it up a little bit, all of these companies that are mentors, including Lawrence Livermore National Lab, will be looking for interns and full-time hires out of this competition. That's one of the big reasons that they're all involved. Microsoft and Intel and HPE and Dell, along with Google and Lawrence Livermore. So that's kind of a cool thing. Yes?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of great exposure. Yeah. Yep. I believe we also have a former Lawrence Livermore intern here too.
Really?
Yeah, I interned with Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory last summer, and
Oh, no
again, that's
kidding.
where I got introduced to supercomputing and parallel programming that gave me the idea to join this. And yeah, it's a great company to work for. Definitely, if they reach out to you, highly recommend working there.
Good experience, huh?
Definitely.
But you will learn when you're there. I mean, there is so
Exactly.
much they can teach you. They're mentoring 2 other teams in this competition. So that's been pretty cool. Really glad to have them on board. So have you had any chance to dig into the applications yet, or are we still too soon for that kind of thing? Anybody?
I read over them. I thought they were super interesting. I saw that there was one that models COVID transmission. Is that right?
They're all COVID related, and one of
Mhm.
them, I believe it's either NAMD or Open Foam, is used to look at how droplets disperse when you cough on somebody.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's one of the models. And I'm not sure exactly which app is. I'm confused now. It's been too long a day. But this has been really good, and we will interview you at least one more time. And thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. Now, you guys look like a strong team. Are you feeling strong?
Feeling confident.
Feeling confident. I like that. I like a little brash confidence if you want to work that in too. A little trash talking is good as well. I'm always trying to stir the pot, get this more interesting. In fact, I might put a betting pool up to where people can bet on who they think will win.
We bet on ourselves.
You can bet on yourselves. I'll give you some
Cool.
$10,000 virtual cash or something, and you can do that and see what the people out there think. Well, thank you again for your time. You have a good day. Happy clustering to you, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.